How's it going, everyone? Snipes here, and welcome to the Week 1 team builder for that one league. I'm the coach of the sharpedos, and Week 1, my first ever league match, is coming up very shortly, and I am taking on Jesus, coach of the coach of the Manaphy City, and he has a very scary team in the power rankings. He's actually number 1, and I'm just going to go over his team very quickly. He has a Manaphy. Obviously, it's his mascot. Very scary mon, very versatile. Can be defensive with U-turn and toxic. Can be tail glow sweeper. Can be just flower, offensive, scarf, specs. Name it, he can run it. Base 100 stats all around. He has a Mega Altaria. Also very scary. Dragon Dance to sweep. It can also be run as a special Pokemon with Hyper Voice because that's Pixelate. And Ice Beam, Dragon Pulse, things like that. As well as also being run as a defensive cleric with Heal Bell, with Roost to heal, reliable recovery. Turn over my sheet. He has a Ferrothorn to pair with his Mega Altaria. Very scary core, very defensive mom. Not as good in League format, but still a massive threat, as I've seen A-Drive use him. Can be run with Rocky Helmet, Iron Barbs, Leech Seed, Toxic. I'm pretty sure it gets Toxic. Power Whip, like things like that. He has an Arcanine to complete his Firewall Grass Core, Choice Banded, Wall Breaker, or a defensive cleric with Will-O-Wisp, Morning Sun. Jolteon, very quick electric type, very good tier 3 value, probably one of the best in tier 3. Gets things like Shadow Ball for coverage. It can hit my Slowbro pretty hard, but he has Thunderbolt for that anyway. He has a Dugtrio, Arena Trapper, Stab Ground, slows down my Aladdin. Good at what it does. Sucker Punch for priority. Memento, trap me in Memento trap me. A Reuniclus, very bulky. You can run Trick Room set. Very scary. Gets Recover for reliable recovery as well. Armaldo, not the best spinner, but that's a spinner. Can get a priority in Aqua Jet. Knockoff to knock off items. Rapid Spin, already said. Stone Edge and X Scissor for stab. He has a Kecleon, interesting Pokemon with Protein, because Protein Greninja's not allowed to have a Protein Frogadier but it is not being drafted. Also, if the voice or if the audio is a bit wobbly and like you can't hear me too well or it sounds weird, it's because I'm trying out a new mic. If it doesn't sound good, then I'll go and just talk into my computer. So yeah, Kecleon Protean gets quite a lot of interesting moves as well. He has a Staraptor, a very good value. Brave Bird, Reckless, Double Edge, Close Combat for coverage. Can be actually really scary if I don't have the right sets for it. And for his round 11 pick, he got Umbreon. Massive Wall, Wish Purser, Baton Purse, set up some Calm Minds and Sweep if he wants to, and also gets things like Toxic. Now, I'm going to go over my team. He has very few weaknesses, and I'm pretty nervous because I've never played in the league before, so I'm probably going to be a bit crap, but, the aim of Season 1 is to learn, and then if I get invited back to Season 2, that's when I'm going to really prep, because I was the last person to get into the team, into the league, because I saw it on GB. I was like, you know what, I want to be a part of this. Got in, and he said, oh, you're the last person, and I was like, whew. But then the draft was the next day, so I spent all night planning for that. Let me see if I can move this a bit. I might not be able to. There you go. Right, so the first Pokemon I am bringing is not Garchomp or Captain, but actually Miltank, semi-skimmed. Running the leftovers with Thick Fat because I noticed that he doesn't have stab fighting. I don't think he does unless I've completely misread. I haven't. And that's Miltank's only weakness. And also, it's one of the only things that Manaphy doesn't have something super effective on. However, it doesn't take his real, but it is my special wall this week. With a Careful Nature with max special defense, max HP, but 48, so I have an odd number, so I can switch into Stealth Rocks more times, even though I have lefties. And then 8 in attack. to hit a bit harder with body slam, as well as having thunder wave to slow down things like Manaphy, for example, like Mega Altaria, like Reuniclus, who can get magic guard, which means nothing else is going to affect it, and heal bell to I don't really want to get burned on my sweepers, especially my physical ones, so I kind of want to have something in the back, so I don't have to deal with that. Also with the thick fat ability, take less damage from ice beams from the Manaphy. So I can switch those in on because ice beam actually hurts quite a few members of my team. Also switch into the Arcanine with the stab flare blitz if he wants to run. The team I think he's gonna bring is Manaphy, Mega Altaria, Ferrothorn, Arcanine, Jolteon, and Reuniclus. So my guess is Arcanine's gonna be maybe his physical wall or his special wall, because he does have Ferrothorn, and then have Reuniclus as also a wall. He might not run a wall, he might just run full on choice band. Have Manaphy as his sweeper, have Jolteon just for momentum, and Altaria probably just to hit hard. And also he doesn't have any ghost types, so no point in Scrappy and Sap Zipper. I'm not really feeling it. And then Body Slam's just there to slow stuff down if I can get some paralysis on things like the Jolteon. The next Pokemon we are bringing is Aladdin, our Thunderous Eye, rocking with the Life Orb and the Prankster ability, with a priority Nasty Plot up there. If I can set up a Nasty Plot, then I can pretty much destroy everything. As well as having Thunderbolt, U-Turn, and HP Ice for the Dog Trio. I believe that's a 2-hit KO on the Dog Trio, as long as he's not fully specially defensive, which I sincerely doubt he'll bring. Other things it might hits the Staraptor if it's too risky to go for Thunderbolt, but and he predicts that, but I can just go for HP Ice anyway. And U-Turn just because then I can always switch out. I don't have to worry about Volt Absorb or Dog Trio. We're running a Timid Nature with 168 EVs in speed, because then I can outspeed a jolly a timid Manaphy, barring a Choice Scarf, but I doubt he'll bring Choice Scarf, to be honest. With max special attack, as long as he doesn't have investment, we can definitely take out the Manaphy. So if he wants to leave Manaphy turn 1, I can lead Thunderous and go for a Thunderbolt and either take it out straight away or get damn close to taking it out. And then, and then 88 in HP just for a bit more bulk around. That's Aladdin's probably going to be one of my earlier game sweepers, because I do have my late game sweeper, which is Oblivion, our captain, Garchomp. A bit of an interesting set this week, with Leftovers and Rough Skin, because then he can't just full on physical attack me. Excuse me, I have a bit of a sore throat at the moment. We're rocking out Substitute, Sword Stance, Earthquake, and Dragon Claw. I kind of want to run Sword Stance, because if I can predict the switch, go for a sub, and set up a Sword Stance. If I get up 1 or 2 Sword Stances, if I get up 2, then nothing lives. If I get up 1, then I can take out most things. And then Earthquake is there, and Dragon Claw's there, just because they hit the hardest at stab, and they just hit everything together. Things that Earthquake can't hit, Dragon Claw can. Things that Dragon Claw can't hit, i.e. the Mega Altaria, Earthquake can get. If he's fully defensive, then it's a 2-hit KO at +2. We're running again Jolly Nature, so with 240 speed again to outspeed the Manaphy, any other base 100s or below. 130 in not 130. I was looking at the base. 252 in attack, just to hit like a truck. 4 in defense and 8 in speed F, just because I kind of like to balance it out. But actually, no, I'll keep it like that. And then, so Oblivion is in fact my late game sweeper. So I can switch into rocks, get my health up, get a sub up, take a hit, get my health back up to max with a Sword Stance up or 2. our next Pokemon is not really our wall breaker, but it is Entei. Not running a choice band, running an assault vest with Sacred Fire, Extreme Speed, Iron Head, and Stone Edge, making him shiny. I haven't thought of a nickname yet, so bear with me. The reason I'm running Assault Vest is because I can eat up hits a bit better, and if I can predict the Mega Altera coming in, go for a Sacred Fire, burn it if it's physical, and then Iron Head, which is a kill if I can get a Sacred Fire burn, because Sacred Fire does about 40%, and then Iron Head does about 60%. So even if I don't get a Sacred Fire off, Iron Head's a 2-hit KO with Adamant Nature. That's why I kind of like having Iron Head, because that's a special event move, and it's not a bad nature at all. It's like Adamant is the perfect nature for it. So I'm running Max Attack Adamant, 250. I kind of want to change that to 248, so I'm switching to Stealth Rocks 5 times. 248. There you go. And I'll probably just put these 8 into defense, because we already have an Assault Vest to boost up our special defense. Oh, I just clicked something. Oh, dearie me. What have I done with my life? Bear with. But oh god, I've done it again. But yeah, so I kind of wanted to run a choice band, but I'm not running a choice band. And then Adamant, wasn't it? Adamant. There you go. So that is our Entei for the week. Our next Pokemon is Saturday, our physical wall. For this week, we got Slowbro, rocking the leftovers with Regenerate. We have 3 leftover mons, but I'm not really annoyed about that. With Toxic, Slack Off, Scald, and HP Grass. HP Grass is said to hit the Manaphy, hits the Dug Trio. If I just don't want to go for Scald because it doesn't, it could go on the Reuniclus, and if that gets Magic Guard burn, then I can't paralyze it to slow it down. It also hits the I don't know. I don't really know what else it is, but it's mainly there for the Manaphy, which is what I'm really threatening, because Manaphy can just destroy my team. And then just really basic set. I don't mind running max HP, even though I'm not semi-skin, but I don't mind with him because he can switch and take nothing from Stealth Rock and heal right back up. And then Forest Special, I just hit harder with Scald and HP Grass. Sack Off is nice for recovery. Toxic, I can do to any other walls, like Arcanine, for example. Oh no, Ferrothorn can't be poisoned. Regenerate means I can switch out, get my HP back. Yeah, so pretty standard for Saturday, apart from HP Grass. Now this next mon is a bit debatable, but I'm bringing Shrub, Shaman with a Focus Sash and Natural Cure. I'll explain why it's a bit debatable in a minute. With Seed Flare, Earth Power, and Dazzling Gleam, because these just hit everything. Seed Flare has a 40% chance to lower the target speed F by 2. Excuse me, I'm really sorry about this. I'm running max speed Timid because I want to outspeed if he's running Modest, Victinis, I'm sorry. I'm jumbling off a bit. Manaphy, then I outspeed. Otherwise, it's a speed tie. Focus Sash means if there's no rocks up, I can switch in onto a Manaphy. He can Ice Beam if he does outspeed, but if he doesn't, then I can go for Seed Flare, take him down. If it doesn't KO because he has investments, then. But if he's at 15%, and then I can live an Ice Beam with the Focus Sash, then I can just go for anything, probably Dazzling Gleam, just to do that. So there's a few things which are debatable. One, I don't have a spinner with having Thundurus and Entei. Not really feeling the spinner at the moment, because I don't want to do too much switching if I can help it. 2, I can't even remember. Not off the top of my head. I don't have hazards, which is a bit weird, but if I might change up semi-skimmed, put rocks on instead of Thunder Wave, but I really like having Thunder Wave. And 3, the most debatable, I'm not bringing Ditto with all these setup sweepers, and I'm really debating whether I'm going to swap Shrub for Ditto, but I'm not sure at this moment. But at the moment we're sticking with Shrub, and I'll tell you if we change. But that's going to be it for this video, guys. So thank you all so much for watching. make sure to leave a like and of course subscribe for more content, and I'll see you later.